What's going on, guys? I apologize. I haven't been reviewing this anime for the past few weeks. Sundays and Mondays are really busy days for me, but today I have some spare time, so I decided I'm going to review this epic episode. That ending, though, that fucking cliffhanger. Meliodas, oh my god. There's no telling how destructive this guy is about to get. I really want to read the manga because that cliffhanger is just so strong. I have not been this excited to see what's going to happen next in anime since like the last episode of Tokyo Ghoul. That's how strong this shit is. And it's completely obvious that he's had this power because originally I thought maybe he drew some demonic power outside of the crystal that he was trapped in, like maybe some other demon was in there, like he absorbed the power. But the blankness in his stare, and how his eyes turn dark, that's the exact same stare that he gives, and his eyes turn the same way whenever that symbol pops up on his forehead. So I'm guessing this is like the full version of that. Maybe not the full version since it's only covering half of his body, but I believe when the legends just call Meliodas this embodiment of just pure destruction and just demolishes everything, I think this is that. I think this form that he's about to show us is that destructive power. Now, starting from the beginning, Diane is pissed off at Meliodas for cheating, when I find that fucking hilarious because he has no type of commitment, and he makes that completely obvious even since episode 1, and they get interrupted by them being able to sense that Jericho and old Chinese eyes are coming. And I was so confused at first when Meliodas said that he's about to fuck up everyone. I'm like, dude, what's going on? And I thought that maybe that was Jericho's power, like she can control people, but he was just trying to get people out the way. So that gave me like a sigh of relief, because I think that would be kind of lame, because Jericho was hyped up since last episode. So for that to be her power, I would have called bullshit. But she is awesome, man. I'm not sure what it is about her, but I love Jericho's character. And when she's talking to Bond and saying that she acted like a dude, but to like hide her weak self. When I first saw her, I thought that she was a female. I never thought that Jericho was a dude ever. So she did a pretty poor job of hiding that. Well, maybe not to Bond. But other than super strength and super speed, I can't really tell what her power is. It's obviously something that can like nullify other people's powers, because Bond couldn't heal up from her strikes right away. But I just wanted an all-out fight between Jericho and Bond, because like I said, I don't know why, but she's just such an awesome character to me, and she just seems so psychotic now, and her rage towards Bond drove her to new lengths. And that scene where Bond's blood was on her cheek and she just wiped that shit on like lipstick, that was, I'm not sure why, but that was just epic to me. But poor Veronica, man. You know, I think that we're supposed to feel attached and like deeply saddened by her death. You know, it is sad, but we really haven't had her on the screen too much. So I don't think I feel as bad as I should. I mean, I do, because the flashback of her protecting Elizabeth and not, you know, ignoring her own pain is really touching, and I can kind of relate to that since I have siblings. And it was nice to see that she protected Elizabeth again, just like back in the day. But like I said, we really haven't gotten much of her, and she was just killed off like that. It really reminds me of Sachi from Sword Art Online, like the very first 2 or 3 episodes. Like, her death is sad, but it's not as impactful as I want it to be. And of course, we have a new ally now, because Veronica's last words were, "You, steroid man, take care of my sister." So he's going to come along, I assume. And I also believe Hauser's going to come around, if not only for Diane, because we see him say, "Diane, you're coming with me." And she's like, "Nope, didn't do it." And then when she fell into that pit that this weird Holy Knight guy opened up, he screamed her name. So it's obvious that he likes her. So who knows what's going to happen. And I'm still kind of on the fence with this guy. But he is pretty epic. And just the fact that Elizabeth, like, she regained her size while Diane was falling, that, you know, just tells me straight up that Diane's not dead. She can't be dead. She's just going to climb out of there like it's nothing. But King really impressed me this episode, man. He took on Jericho and Chinese chick all by himself. He could have killed them if it weren't for that, I forget his name, but some guy that he knew from way back when. I cannot wait to see what kind of connection they have, and exactly how can he stop how in the world can he stop King's staff with his own power? I mean, are they from the same place? Is he from that forest also? I mean, really, this anime is just like full of what ifs. Every time we get a new answer, many more questions just come out, and I am digging it. And also that scene when Hawk tried to save the day, she fried his ass, man. That shit was hilarious. But is it me, or does Guela, whatever her name is, does she always look like she's high? But Meliodas at the end, man, he looks like he's about to fuck up everyone and everything. Now, the question is he going to be a threat towards, like, Bond and Elizabeth and everyone else around the immediate area? Because Bond says, is that Meliodas? No. And then he has a flashback of the demon that he fought. So it's obvious that Meliodas has some demonic powers of some sort. And just the blank stare at the end with the markings, it seems like he's out of it. It seems like he's just like a fucking destruction machine right now. So who knows if he's going to realize that Elizabeth and Bond are allies. Maybe they have to snap him out of it. And maybe he did cause the destruction of that city a while ago, because we did see a flashback with him standing in front of this huge hole. And I'm guessing that power right there is the cause of that, maybe. But also, how did he obtain this power, and what's going on with that sword, man? I really want to know. I hope it's not the same as, like, he drank demon blood, similar to Jericho and a few other people. I really want there to be, like, some original badass origin with Meliodas. I'm so horrible with names, man, but you know the guy that gave Veronica the crystal to trap Meliodas in. It's just, is it me, or is it completely obvious that this guy is the bad guy? Like, he's the villain in this scenario. I don't know how, I don't know what he's done, but just everything about him, how he talks, how he stands. I mean, he has the snake eyes, man. Snake-eyed people are evil. But I cannot wait to see what's going on next, and I actually like Diane at the size that she is now. I'm not sure why. It was just something about, like, a few episodes ago, her actually being able to do normal girl things and say, Meliodas, just come play with my vagina and stuff like that. You know, that's not why. It's just she's always wanted to be that size. So, I mean, I was happy for her when she was happy that she did shrink, but it's obvious that she's going to regain her normal size. So, you know, hey, what can you do? But tell me what you guys think. What is that epic transformation that Meliodas just underwent? How did he get that power, and how much shit is he about to tear up next episode? I don't mind if he kills the high chick, but Jericho, like I said, I just love her. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about her, but I just love her character. But tell me what you guys thought. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.